sitting here having my coffee, talking to my fiance. She's in the other room watching TikTok, ain't you? TikTok, TikTok in there. But anyways, this is a discussion that people have been um, asking me a lot about.
Either I miss you and I have been much here.
Get you guys 1 second. Hold tight. All right, guys, had to fix that. Anyways, it's been something that people have been wanting me to talk about for a while. Actually, I've got my one thing I can grab now when I'm sitting there. It's gonna get dark for a minute, guys, so just bear with me. Um, I forgot I had that one thing. I don't need the tripod all the time. I got that little thing. It's gonna get dark for a minute in here, guys. But I'm going to get into the discussion about setting brighter pathways for your future, and etc. But the other thing we'll be talking about is my story going through college. Um, some of them struggles that I went through, the challenges that I dealt with going through college, because it was never just easy to just do it. Out of all times, down no, here we go. Anyways, let me sit down here. I think that first of all, I'm not going to go on my story yet. I want to be more about just in general if you're going through college, right? Um, if you're going through college, you decided to do that to make a better future for yourself. College is fun, but it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work, and maybe some people out there don't have no struggle at all going through college, but I think it's the struggles that make us stronger and give us the ability to handle things better after we learn how to deal with the different things that might happen while going through college. Um, so being positive about what you're doing, honestly, is key. It really is key. Um, if you're not positive, if you're not staying focused in a positive way, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to go through college or to make a new career change, or to do something different in your life. You got to have a part of you that allows you to stay motivated, to feel good about what you're doing. um, and I'm going to be touching about accommodations a lot because that's something that I dealt with, and I really didn't put it in the title, but I know there's some out there that will watch this because they want to learn more about that, to better understand accommodations and to better understand what do you do when you run into problems in college. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you think you're going to just sign up for college and you're not going to have a problem with one instructor whatsoever, that's almost 0 to none, you guys. It's going to be a very, very low chance that you go through college and every instructor works with you and understands your situation and communicates with you. That's not the way that it is if you're not setting yourself up correctly while going through college. And what do I mean by that? I mean, when I first started college in 2016, I had instructors that didn't understand accommodations. They had to follow it because it's a government, it's policy. And when you receive accommodations, that cannot be ignored. It cannot be, by no means. An instructor, they get your accommodation letter that gets sent out to your instructor when you first start your class at the beginning of a semester. And then when they get that letter, what they know is that you're receiving special accommodations. And in that letter, it's going to give some details about the accommodations that you receive. For example, when you take a quiz, they have to give you more time on your quizzes. So if the normal time is 30 minutes, they got to give you like an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. If it's on your accommodation that you need PDF instead of the way that it's normally delivered to your class, people in your class, well, they have to be able to accept the fact that you have a PDF or that they need to provide that PDF for you unless you already got it. But either way, they can't deny them things. They have to follow that stuff. I'm going to tell you what got me through college the most.
My boobs.
Well, that too.
Oh. Sorry.
What? That's my lady, y'all. What? Ain't nothing bad. Don't apologize about those. There ain't nothing bad about communicating with an instructor, right? Communication is the top thing that you could do to give you better results. So what do I mean by communication? Well, it's simple. Like whenever a semester starts, you can ask my wife. I don't just let them get the letter and then that's where I leave it. Like I email those instructors and say, can we have a minute to talk? Can we have a Zoom session? Or can we talk on the phone? I do it every time, don't I? Yeah. Every time. And 90% of the time, they're going to meet with you. But you got to be consistent with that, guys. Grilled cheese?
Yeah, I'm not pregnant. I'm just hungry.
She's pregnant, you guys. No, she's not pregnant. She got the late night munchies. But be consistent about it. Don't be scared to talk to your instructor. If you're
don't open my cheeses either until after I get my mouth done.
No, I won't. I see them the other night, and I'm like, I better not open them because I think that's for work.
I would cut you.
So don't be scared to talk to your instructor because, guys, in most cases, they want you to succeed. But you will get a sour apple every now and then. I promise you. You will get one that will be hard. And they can be as hard as giving you right down to a T on what they're supposed to follow on your accommodation. So let me give you a good example on that. On normal accommodation, they got to allow me to have, they got to, I'm allowed to have PDFs. I'm allowed to have extra time. These are things that I'm allowed to have. If an assignment is not accessible to me, it has to be modified or adjusted to where it is accessible. If it's an assignment that I can't do because of an accessibility condition, then they have to give me an alternative that I can do to make up for that assignment that I couldn't do. Okay? Um, if one good example, I'm trying to think of a good example. If you don't communicate, then it's going to be hard for you to get any instructor to even go above and beyond your requirements. So, for example, on quizzes, okay, they give you extra time, but on a paper, okay, let's say you got a research paper and it's due in only 5 days, and you know that's going to be hard on you to do in just 5 days. Well, if you got good communication skills, you can reach out to the instructor and say, I'm having some, having a little trouble with this paper. It's taking me longer to review things. Would you please give me an extra day or two? In most cases, I don't want to say all because then I want someone to say.
Then you go and cut them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm joking.
In most cases, they will work with you. And she is joking, by the way.
Yeah,
so.
I really am not going to cut anybody.
No.
I probably shouldn't have said that on live.
You're fine. You're just joking around. It's no big deal. If you communicate the way you're supposed to, I think that the odds of them working with you are a lot better than if you don't never communicate. Like I said with me, I try to be communicative to my instructors all the time. Matter of fact, I just have one call me today because I have a paper that's due on Sunday, and it's I forget the name of what it's actually called, but basically I got to read an article and then just give my.
I'm gonna eat this. I don't know how good it's gonna be because we only have freaking American cheese.
Oh yeah. I got to give my feedback on an article for research that I'm doing in a class, and I wrote him, explaining that, I've got questions about that research paper. I want to make sure that I'm doing it the right way, right? Well, he called me. He didn't have to call me, but he did. The reason for that is because I've been communicative the whole time that I've been in school. And that's for every class that I've been in. Ain't that right? I love you. But that's.
My nail, I'm so mad.
Yeah, guys, she went and got her nails done and they messed it up. Like, she just got it done yesterday, and today the stuff's already coming off of them. So, not cool at all. Not cool. But be communicative with your instructors. Let them know what's going on if you're having a problem. I mean, honestly, there's always room for communication, but I'm telling you, if you use it and you're respectful and you're not pushy, I've seen. Nah, he never did write us back, so he's probably on his Echo device playing his game. He's addicted to that game. But I don't know. I think that if you follow that guideline, like not guideline, but follow that suggestion, I think you're going to see how much of a difference that can actually make when you're going through college. I mean, it's not always that an instructor will always work with you because they only have to go by what the accommodation says. They don't gotta, like this instructor. I mean, he called me, to help me out, and then he also said, hey, if you're able to, try to get your paper in a day or two before it's due. That way I can look at it, give you, whatever information to where you got time to fix it. So, whoa.
What is happening?
What is that doing?
I don't know. It's popping.
It is definitely popping. Maybe it's just a butter. But try to apply that to your college and see how much more that helps you out.
Maybe water from the spatula or something.
Oh yeah, water does, especially when you're when it gets hot, But I've been in college since 2016, so I think that if I sit here and tell you that I think that what I'm telling you is something that you could probably be 100% okay with, and follow what I'm telling you, because it'd be different if I just started college a year ago. You don't learn enough in 1 year, but I've been doing this since 2016. And so it's 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3. Was that almost 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't believe how long it's been, guys, but it's been worth it. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot. But at the end of the day, in May, getting that bachelor's degree, it's going to be a life changer for me. That would have never happened if I didn't have motivation, if I didn't do goal setting, if I didn't keep my mind in a positive state. None of that would have never happened. Just like Amanda, she's going to college now. Why? Because she believes in what she's doing, and she believes in the things that she wants to do, and she's got a good support group. These are things that you can do the same way, and I guarantee you will succeed. That's simple. You will succeed. But you got to apply yourself. Everything's not supposed to be a walk in the park. How can it be a walk in the park if you're in a boat going across the ocean? Oh, just kidding. I'm trying to be sarcastic. That was horrible. Anyway, you see what I'm saying, though. Don't say you want to do something and then tomorrow be like, well, I was going to do it, but I got to go to my mom's next month, and I got to stay with her for the weekend because we got someone coming over that's going to work on her house, and I need to be. Don't find all of these procrastinating excuses why you can't move forward. If you want to procrastinate, go ahead. But the result of it is going to be fail, fail, fail. You cannot procrastinate while going through college and succeed and be able to walk away with a smile on your face, unless you just don't care and be like, I don't care, I procrastinated. This is all stupid. Let me remind you something. When you go to college, guess what you're stuck with when you're done with college?
Bills.
Yeah. Roughly, how much do I owe right now for college?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
You don't remember?
Ooh,
you don't remember at all?
I just care about the sandwich.
But you don't remember what I owe?
Close.
Not like the exact dollar.
A lot of money.
Okay, I'll tell you this. 8 years later, the only thing I'm going to tell you is it's over $50,000.
Yeah, something like that. Like 60 or...
You want the exact number now?
No. I never needed something so bad. Or ill.
74. $74,000 8 years later. And the money is something that I didn't really think about while going through college, because I didn't want that to be my driver, right? Because obviously thinking about money and bills, who wants to do that? How can you be motivated when you're thinking about a bill, right? Let me check the chat, so we're going to chat about this. Oh, I'm guessing, but all right, just highlighted that.
Don't piss me off. I'm a grumpy old woman. I do what I want, where, when I want, where I want. Your approval is not required.
Anyway, guys, motivation, motivation, motivation. That is the key to going through college and succeeding.
And a hot girlfriend.
And, well, a hot girlfriend if you can find one, but there's only one of those on earth, and she's with me right now. So, good luck with that. And you can't have mine. You try to take mine, I'll break your fingers.
John!
Oh, I won't break. No.
You're such a douche.
I won't break your fingers. You try to get my girl, though, I'm telling you.
You're bad.
I'll cut your fingers off and feed them to your mommy.
I hope this is good, because my last sandwich
I'm just kidding, guys. I wouldn't hurt nobody.
Good, but
Well,
the
what?
dog stole it.
What?
My last sandwich.
Oh, I got to tell you a funny story. So, one of the dogs decided, Amanda had made a pizza. What's it called?
Pizza sandwich.
Pizza Bob.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's a pizza sandwich. And she had set it down on the footstool in there on a plate, obviously.
I was sitting with it.
And she was sitting right there with it. And the dog walks up, looks at her like he's there just to see her, turns his head up the other way and just reaches down and grabs it. Nope, thank you.
I'll sit out here and eat my sandwich.
She's like, he just took my food.
Now I'm going to go to bed.
So.
Will you bring my pop when you're done?
Yes, I will. So, keep that in mind.
Don't leave your sandwich unattended.
Don't leave your sandwich unattended. If you are going through accommodations and you need help, ask for it. Don't. Guys, the one thing that I learned is when there's a problem, you need to deal with it instantly. Don't wait around. Don't wait. If you can't figure it out right there at first, don't be like, well, I'll get it next week. Then next week comes and you're like, well, it's not a problem right now, so I'll just wait. Don't wait. If there's a problem, deal with it. Deal with it. If you got an instructor that's not following your accommodations, go to the accommodations department. Let them know what's going on. Or call someone and let them know what's going on. If you stay motivated, if you communicate, and stay positive, that is the answer to being successful in college. I graduated with a degree in criminal justice. I graduated with a degree in psychology. And now I'm about to graduate with my second degree in psychology, which is a bachelor's degree. On top of receiving awards for leadership, also being the president of STAND, See the Ability, Not the Disability, raising awareness for those that are disabled and are going through college. So for the time that I've been in college, I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of where I am. And if you need help, Do not be scared to ask somebody to help you. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that hopefully it can help you out. But being motivated, staying positive, and don't go to college with a negative attitude. Just don't do that, because if you do, it's only going to impact you in a negative way, and then it's going to make college miserable. Look, you decided to go to college. Don't let no one run you down for that. And don't be scared to request accommodations if you're able to get them. This is your career. And I promise you, if you go to college for 4 years or 6 years or 8 like me, yes, you're going to have a nice little bill at the end of the day. I'm probably going to be closer to 83, 84,000 with it all said and done. But you know what? That bachelor's degree that's my future. That's my career. That's what's going to put money in my pocket. That's what's going to give me the ability to help other people. And most of all, I love to talk. So when I graduate with my bachelor's degree, I'll be able to actually work and do what I love to do and get paid for it. I'm still going to give tips on here even when I'm working. But again, before I go, 3 things you need to worry about going through college. Number 1, motivation. Stay motivated. Okay? Because when you keep yourself motivated and you're not thinking about other things, it's gonna make a big difference. Stay positive. Okay? Stay positive about what you're doing. Stay positive about where you're at. Stay positive about what you want in your future. These are all things that anybody can do without just giving up. If you get an instructor that doesn't understand accommodations and they're not wanting to follow the rules, go to your log into your college, go to syllabus, that tell you who your instructor is, it'll tell you who their supervisor is. Deal with it. Then don't wait. Another tip before I go. Keep a paper trail. That means when you email somebody, keep track of that. Bring someone else in with it. Forward it to someone that's above them. And say, here's the situation. What do I do? All right. So it can be rough. College can be rough. No doubt about it. There was times when I struggled. I didn't know what to do. So, anyways, motivation is the key to your success, my friends, for college or any career that you're trying to go through with. Take care.